It's the dead of winter. You're losing your will to live because the bike's in the garage, so I've made it a tradition to book an annual motorcycle getaway to get me through. This year I was in Mexico, and if you're thinking about doing the same, the destination matters more than you think. I didn't know it then, but afterward I realized the roads in Tulum are straight, flat, boring, but all in all, I just needed to remember what it felt like to be alive. The bike I rented ahead of time fell through. When I got there, they said, "We don't have a bike for you." So I was crashing out and decided I would just hit the street and see if anybody would rent me a motorcycle. I don't speak any Spanish, but I was just going around to different vendors, just actually begging them. I ended up on a bike called the Dominar, which I think suited me way more than the BMW GS 750 that I originally was going to ride. The Dominar is kind of like the Svartpillen's Mexican cousin. Their specs are very close to each other. It's a small sport touring bike that was really comfortable on the highway and also great in the villages and smaller streets. I mentioned that the roads in Tulum weren't the most exciting, but hey, I got to eat tacos on the beach, I hopped around to some cenotes, and just enjoyed being the only person in a leather jacket and full gear on an 80-degree week. Rather sweat than bleed, right? I also ended up taking a spin to Koba, but it was pretty much a ghost town there. I was like the only person in this restaurant. I think everyone else who came to the town was mostly there to go to the ruins. So it wasn't a riding trip in the usual sense where I might log 1,000 miles in a long weekend. It was more of a sanity trip, just a chance to twist the throttle, get a huge boost of dopamine, and hold on until the riding season in New York starts up again. And here we are. So if you're chasing curves in Mexico, my friends recommended maybe I check out Oaxaca next time. More mountains, more twisties. Let me know in the comments where I should go next.